Hello guys, I Arvind Mahapatra back with another interesting SQL question. Basically, this question being asked by one of the start of analytical company. So let's jump into the today's question. So basically, here we have to design a cricket scoreboard by SQL. So we have an input table where we have different player name is mentioned and they have played different matches and the overs and run and wicket. So here we have to find out the output. We have to design a scoreboard in this particular format. So here the each player how many number of match they played, how many number of wicket and run they have scored, and what is the total number of over they have played. And if they did the score greater than 50, then we have to mention like one. If is the run is total run is less than 50, then we have to consider as a zero. So basically it will indicate how many number of 50s they have scored in during the match. So for the better understanding we will go to the solution. So before proceeding further, so if you feel that you can able to do, so just pause the video and you can do it and uh, paste the query in the comment section, so that also I will able to get a new way to find the solution. So it will be great for all the data community as well as. So the solution will be, so here, so basically we have this table. So what we have to do is we can able to get very easily the number of match played by each player, count of match, and we'll do the group by player name, and the run also will sum the run, will sum the wicket. But when we will come to the part of to finding out the total ball played by each player, so here what we have to do is basically we have to extract the over from this over column. Here you can see, so we I have to I just extracted the from 5.5 the extracted over here and extracted ball. And so we can able to find out the total ball played by each player. So how we will do, basically each over is having six ball, so we can just multiply this column with 6 plus this extracted ball column, so that we can able to find out the total ball played by each player. So basically what we are trying to do is, here we are trying to extract the over and the ball from this over column, and then I will multiply the extracted over column with 6 edge, and over is having 6 ball, so we can just multiply this column with 6 plus this extracted ball column, so that we can able to find out the total ball played by each player. So we'll do the group by, and we'll count the number of match run and wicket and the total ball will sum up. Then we have to find out the final output format of this particular question. So here at the two additional column that has been added, that is 50s and over. So 50s, basically the condition is if the total run is greater than 50, then we have to find out how many number of 50s they have scored in the match. And the over, so here in another additional column we have to find out here from the total ball. Basically we have to get the 75 is basically 12 over 3 ball. So we are going to divide the 6, because each over is having so 6 ball. So we are trying to find out the quotient and the remainder. Basically, the quotient is 12 and the remainder is 3. So we will concatenate both the things with the help of concat and all. Then we will able to find out that particular exact format output. So let's jump into the SQL Server Management Studio to get it. So basically, this is the table. This is the input table. So what we have to do is, first we have to extract these over and ball from the over column. So how we will be approach this technique? Basically, we are having one function that is called parse name. So here this function will return the part of an object name, and it will be fetch the data from right to left. So here you can, so I will just pass the column, and it will fetch the data from right side to left side. So from here, which data I want to extract here. So the here the return type is the n marker, and here it will fetch the data from right to left. So I want the first record only. So here it will give the 5, and let's I will do it, and let's see what will be the output. So basically it will be, we'll just consider as a suppose the ball, and let's run it. So I'll just mention the star from the starting of the select statement, so that it will be in the sync. So here we can able to see from 5.5 over it extracted 5, from 3.4 over it extracted the only the right side of the data, because it will count the record from the right to left. So I have mentioned only one record to be fetched from the right side. So here it will return the part of the object, that is our over column, and here the ball. And now what I have to do is, next is I want to fetch the this over 5. So how I will do? We can use the force also, force name, and we can mention 2, but I will do it in some other way. Like so, what I will do is, so basically I will cast that particular over column to integer. So what will happen? Automatically it will convert into integer, and it will, I will able to fetch the over. So let's run it. I'll make you more understandable. So here you can able to see the from the over column, I just fetch 5, here 3, here 5. So what I am trying to do is, I just converted, because it's a floating number, so it's a decimal one. So I just trying to convert into the integer, and it should not be 5.6, because never, like over should not count as 5.6. 5.6 means it has 6 hour. So whenever it will be less than 5, then it will be considered the lowest data. So that's the reason it's considering 5. So 3.4 and 5.3, 4.1. So it will be considered as the 4 only here. Versus a 7.2, 1.5, or 2.3 is 2. So I'm just trying to do it. So here now what I have to do is, into the, I will multiply the 6 here. Basically I will multiply the 6 here, because each over is having 6 ball. So I'll just do it and multiply 6, and I'll just remove this one. And what I'll do is, I'll just add these 2 over into 6 plus this ball column, so that I can able to get the total ball. And here I'll just mention some, and here I will just give the parenthesis, closing parenthesis. So I'll just give a alias name to for the better readable format. So what I will do also here is, I am doing sum, then I will do the sum of other column or the other required column. So the player underscore name, comma, sum of so I have to count the number of match played by each player. So I'll just give the same alias name, match, comma, and run, sum of run. I will just give a alias edge run, and I will just mention sum of wicket, I'll just mention that alias as a wicket also. Okay, so now let's run it and see, and I'll just mention the group by clause, group by player underscore name, and also I can do order by 1 so that it should be in the ascending order. Okay, so now we can able to see that each player is having played 3 match total. Run they scored is 74. They took 7 wicket. Total ball is 75. They played. So now what I will do, I will just hold it this intermediate result to a common table expression so that I can use this CTE during the further execution of the statement. So I have to remove the order by because CTE won't allow to hold the order by statement. And now what I'll do is, now let's run it. Let's see what are the things they hold. Select star from city underscore a. So let's run it. So here we can run this one. And next is, so what we have to find out now is, we have to find out the total over played by each player from the total ball. So what we have to do is, so total ball divided by 6 so that we can able to find out the how many over they played. So I'll just cast this one to Bharkar. Okay, and also I'll just cast it. Uh, then I am trying to find out the remaining ball from that particular over. So what I will do is, I'll just mention the same thing here also, and here we need the remainder because to get the remaining ball from that particular over. And here we need the quotient, which one will be giving the number of over they played. And now let's run it to see the output. So here you can able to see 12 over 12 into 6 72 plus 3 is equal to 75. So here basically we are able to find out the 75 for the total ball is 75, that has been converted to the over 12.3. So we have to convert this one into 12.3 basically. So what we have to do is, we have to coordinate the thing, then we have to mention this plus, then we have to close this one into a close parenthesis, and I will give a good alias name to for the better human readable format, that is we can mention the over same one so that it will be good to know. Let's run it. Okay, so now here we can able to see the 75 is converted into 12.3 over. So now next is, we have to find out how many 50s they have scored. So what we will do is, now we will write one case statement where a run is greater than 50, then 1, else 0, and then I will just close this one. Constructed. So here the player name, match, run, wicket, total ball, and the over and the 50s. We can able to see that 50s it's more than like 50. Then that's the reason it's reflecting 1, and it's 42. It's less than 50, so that's the reason it's reflecting 0. So this is the basically the output of that particular problem statement. Thank you for watching my video. Please do like, subscribe, and click the bell icon to get the new video. Live your life, live your dream. Thank you.